Well, it's that time of year again, so let's go take a look at how much damage the snow did to our trailer. I didn't put it in storage to see what would happen, so you don't have to. Well, it's not too bad. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge to get it out of here. The road is a lot more snow than it is ice right now, so and we're kind of on a hill, but we'll dig her out. And costume change and location change. So we got in the driveway. I'm going to clean it off. Got to put the battery back in it. It's been sitting in our basement. It's still at a solid 98%. The little Chins 200 watts. So it's got to go in, and we got to test the water and put some water in it and test the propane, and then we should be on our way and try to get out of here in the next hour and a half. Good luck, right? And this is full of water and ice. I was a little afraid of that happening. I didn't think it would be to that extent. So we will let that sit in there until we get to where we're going, where it is going to be probably 60 degrees by the time we get there. It is 32 here. And we'll have to go inside while we're here to put stuff in there, so we'll check out the inside, make sure that didn't leak at all. It was at a pretty good angle, but I did clean all the brush and stuff out from underneath all of the seals. So we'll see if that held up. But for now, we got to get all this snow and stuff off of it so we can check and make sure everything works. Ooh, that took a little longer than I expected, but yeah, it cleared off pretty decent. I definitely won't leave it out over the winter again. We'll definitely be putting this thing into storage next time around. Only because if you want to grab it at a moment's notice, you don't want to have to dig all the other tree and whatnot, because you don't want to take that to a national forest or a state forest or anything. So getting all the little pieces off is kind of a bummer, but we got about 4.5 hours to drive, so I think the old freeway will take care of most of that. Well, everything seemed to work out as far as power, water, and LP. We didn't bother opening the roof because it still had a little bit of snow and ice that were along the seal. So instead of doing it when it was cold, we'll wait till we get to where we're going, where it's going to be about 60 degrees. And she should pop up just fine, and we'll clean it out then. It's 4.5 hours, so we're gonna make you drive along with us the entire. No, I'm just kidding. You know, the next scene will be us getting there. All right, we made it.
Yay!
We are in Wyalusing in site 125. And it's got a great view. It's probably the driest of all the ones around here, so I think we picked the right one. And the reason I did is because you can see the actual platform from Google Maps, so there's no shade on this thing, it looks like, which is kind of nice. We had some troubles getting here as far as our brake going out on our 4Runner on the driver's front side. The brake is starting to crunch, literally in the campground while we're driving up and down the hills here, so we have to go get that looked at tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have a pretty decent view if you want to take a look with us. So what we're looking at is this is the Mississippi along this, going north and south. And right down here is the Wisconsin, and its deltas leading into the Mississippi there. The city in front of you is Prairie du Chien, and the other side where that bridge is and the cliff, that is Iowa. So
it'd be cooler in the spring, I think.
Yeah, there's a lack of vegetation for sure. It looks a little stark down in there, but besides there is dead trees down in there, you can tell, but I think a lot of that stuff on the little islands here blossoms.
Yeah.
And it looks like they tore out a lot of vines and stuff right here in front. But it's basically state park prices, so it's cheap, but you got to get a pass for the park itself, which for 3 days is a full year of $28, so that's not a big deal. We do have walls now, so we're gonna try those out today. Hopefully it's not too wet, like right in front here where we're gonna end up putting them, because they come out about as far as the rope there. So guy lines. I'm a professional. I should know what the names of stuff is, right?
One eternity later.
Alright, so we did put one wall on. It was windy at the time, and it worked out. It goes on easy, comes off easy. It's just how we're set up right now. One thing, the wind is coming in right where the refrigerator is, so it was just blowing it out. So it was basically from that pole to this pole. That's one wall. They stick out pretty far into this muck where you can see nothing was sticking. Once you get past about there, you couldn't keep a screw in there. So we took it off. We're just gonna probably wait on those until we get somewhere where it's dry and try them out again. Won't be in this video, but give us something to do next time. I think it's time to eat some. What are we having? Quesadillas? Ooh, quesadillas on a corn tortilla. And that's our day so far. This isn't very exciting, but we're getting all the bugs out. Got a long summer to go here. Alright, so we bid you good night because it's chilly.
It's chilly.
It's chilly.
And we're still fighting the flu, so.
Yeah, we're still coming down from the flu, and we were going to hang out and play some games, listen to some tunes and stuff, as usual, but not feeling it, so we're going to get a good night's sleep and head down in town and see if we can get our brake fixed, and then come back up here and enjoy the day. It's supposed to be like 70 tomorrow, so that'd be cool. All right, then. Get skinny.
Yeah.
Is that a cave?
bummer that you can't explore that. I respect those bats though.
Spiders. Someone ate it right there. Oh, we're all gonna die. The stairs are definitely not regulation.
No, they're not, are they?
So treat them as not stairs. Give you that false sense of security until you get the hang of it, and all of a sudden that last one's a little shorter, as it turns out. You'll need a bench. So no, I think this actually goes all the way past like our campsite and then up. Yeah, and then like to the road. You know where that point is on the other end? I think that's how far it goes. So we don't need to do all that. We will stop right here though. Turn around. Oh, I was trying to point out this
2 steps.
This pull tab here. Many of you do not know how old this is. It's like the 80s.
If not older.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Alright, just hanging out on the cliff still. Over here in, where are we?
Wyalusing State Park.
Drinking some beers, having some Patreon, playing some Quattro Corridor. And Alyssa thought she could give me the chicane move, and she forgot she had to go through it too.
No, I knew I had to go through it.
And you just didn't. You couldn't.
I'm just
you
trying
can't count.
to...
You lost by 12.
I understand that.
Does anybody else understand that? Morning. Yeah, we're out of here. It's been a good trip. got to visit with some folks while we were here and trade some stories. This is March, early March, so you got to understand that Wyalusing isn't going to have a lot of vegetation. So, but beyond that, the sites are pretty nice. Really depends on which one you pick. We're in 125. I wouldn't probably want to come over here in the summertime because you're going to be right on top of each other, but if that's what you want to do, man, go ahead. And we're signing off. We're packing up and getting out of here. See you on the next one. Sorry, this one was short and kind of lame, but that's campgrounds for ya.